I guess we should start with the lineup, and what have you decided?
Condo's in. Yaros has gone back. We're going 7-11 again.
Okay, so Johnny Oduya draws back in, and no change up front?
No change up front.
Okay. What do you... I know you were pretty pleased with the total team effort last night, and for good reason. Upon further review, more things to like about your game last night?
Yeah, pretty much the same things we saw in the video. I think our guys reloading back defensively was terrific. I think our goalie played really well in the first 10 minutes, and after that, I think the players really showed what we are. Our identity was there in the entire game, and I love the fact that we never slacked off as the game went on. And even the last minute, if you look at our last minute, our guys were hard blocking shots and doing all the things that make us successful, and the guys paid the price until the very last second. And I think that's our game has improved every game since day one. And we're getting the result that the players deserve because they're putting everything into it.
With the timeliness of some of the things that took place last night, Anderson making some key saves at key times, goals scored at key times, how much easier I'll use that word, how much easier did it make for bench management and time on ice and shift changes and things?
Well, it's funny you use the word easy, because after the game, that was my speech. That was not an easy game. See, you don't look at scores and think all of a sudden that was an easy game. That was a hard-fought game where our players gave everything they got, they had in the tank, and the players got what they deserved because they didn't look at it as easy. And the thing is, I told them after the game, at this time of the year last year when we were up by 2, you had guys smiling on the bench, and all of a sudden the structure was starting to loosen up, and all of a sudden we'd take penalties, and then the opponent would come back. And so the difference in the maturity of this group right now, the individuals, but the collective group is night and day with last year at the beginning of the year. It's the same time of the year, and I was really impressed by that. And that's where experience comes in. That's where having a whole year of becoming a team, of maturing, of finding out how to pay the price, and know what the winning details are. And our leadership has been terrific since day one. So I think yesterday was, for me, that was more important than the score by far. By far, it was quite impressive. So this needs to carry on to today, because this will be a really difficult game for us on a back-to-back with a team that's been waiting for us for 4 days. Where from what I hear, the whip has been cracked in the last days, and that's a terrific team. It's the up and coming. A lot of people see him in the Stanley Cup Finals, and they got that superstar that can just get right through you with his speed and his skill. So it's going to be a real tough one for us, and we're expecting that. But again, because we didn't see last game yesterday as an easy game, we're not going to see this game as an easy game.
I think you may have just said it, but if you said before, if you take Crosby out of Edmonton or out of Pittsburgh, or McDavid out of Edmonton, people would say, "How are you doing this without Carl?"
Well, I think. We've said it, we know it, and one of our strengths is we recognize it, is that we're not a powerhouse team. We know that. But I think we're a team, and that's power. And that's what we were last year. This is a team that's got terrific intangibles, great relationships, great chemistry, great leadership. And so last year we did it all year. Like, if you look at our lineups, even this year when I was looking back on my game sheets, I couldn't believe some of the lineups we had last year. So many guys being brought up and guys injured, and whether it's goaltending, where Condo had to play 26 games, or we're missing Stone for a month, and actually we missed him for 2. Bobby, the same thing. Like, we're missing high-end players, and we still managed to find ways to win because the guys stuck together, wanted to be on the same page. So that's our power. It's our team. We're a team, and that's how we've been doing it. And in the absence of such a good player and a leader on our team, the players have rallied like they did last year, and we've become tough mentally, and we want it to continue like that.
You fully expect him back next week?
Yes.
Is Tuesday even possible? Or
Yes.
Now, getting Oduya back is
Yes.
obviously a good sign.
It's yeah, very much so. I mean, we're missing top 2 defensemen for the last games. Duya's been brought in for his puck movement, his experience, his penalty kill, playing against the top lines, and so that was a huge part of our team gone, and he needs to get some reps. It's a new team, it's a new way of playing for him. So missing those games right now, I'm sure he wants to get them back as soon as he can and get those reps in and fit in. And obviously, when Eric comes back, I mean, that's a gigantic piece of our puzzle. But I think right now, as we can see, is that the players have put in enough good pieces of that puzzle to keep our team going well. And when Eric comes back, it's obviously a top-end player in the world. So it's going to have an impact on everything we do.
And you must have been impressed with the Arrows.
Very much so. But we have never been disappointed by Arrows, whether it's the development camp last year, the rookie camp this year, the real camp. We said that it's a deserving culture, but we were really open about the fact that he got shortchanged, and we said it openly. If there's one guy that's getting shortchanged right now, is when he played his exhibition game. He was outstanding, and we sent him down, and we told him that. It's just because the numbers we have and the guys under contracts, we just felt that instead of him waiting for a spot with us, go play the minutes that you need to play, get used to the North American game on the North American ice surface, culture-wise and all that, and we still believe that was the right thing to do, and sending him back right now is also the right thing to do, because now you can see he's able to manage more. And the same with Shabbat, he went down, and right now his 5-on-5 game is better than it was a few weeks ago, and we strongly believe that. We don't want to expose our young high-end prospects, and both these guys are high-end prospects. They're not just prospects. They're high-end prospects, so we're real lucky. Or so much depth on D, so much quality depth that it's very exciting.